friends. In honor of April Fool's Day, today we are going to be learning how to perform a couple pranks. These pranks are silly and nobody gets hurt, which are my favorite kind of jokes to perform. So without further ado, our first one only requires 3 things from your home. Some cookies that look like Oreos or actual Oreo cookies. 1 plastic butter knife. And a little bit of plain white toothpaste. Can you guys guess where this is going yet? Alright. So the first thing that you want to do is open up your cookie. And then when it's open, you're going to take your butter knife and scrape off all the white part. Just put it on the side. Or you can eat it if you want. Scrape it all off, just like that. Perfect. Just put it on the side. Boop. Boop. Cool. Then you take your tube of toothpaste. Make sure there's no colors in it. It's just plain white. Then take your cookie and very carefully, just in the middle, not towards the edges, put a little bit of toothpaste. Like that. You don't want to put them too close to the edge, because if you do, then when you put the other cookie on top, it will spill over. So then, once you have a dollop right in the middle, you put the other cookie back on top. Very gently push it down so you can see that white part go to the edges a little bit. And that's all you have to do. Now you put it next to the other cookies and nobody can tell the difference. Can you tell the difference? I can't tell the difference. So then, if you want to make sure that somebody eats your prank cookie, then just make sure there's only 1 real cookie in the whole lot of them. Or maybe there's no real cookies. You just scrape all the white part off of all the bottoms. Put toothpaste in the middle. Put the other cookie right on top. Press down. Carefully, don't let it spill out over the edge. And then just make sure the extra white frosting gets put in the garbage, otherwise somebody will notice it and be like, why is all this white frosting out of my cookie? People are going to be paying attention on April Fool's Day, so you have to be careful. Okay guys, so these were mint Oreos. They were our first prank, and I hope you got it. I hope you thought that this was silly and fun. Now, we're gonna move on to prank number 2. All right, prank number 2, I like to call a sponge cake, because all you need for it is 1 clean dish sponge or any kind of sponge that you have, a little bit of frosting, and this is not necessary, but I like to use it for decoration, some sprinkles. Besides those 3 items, you just need a butter knife or a plastic knife and a plate to put it on. Okay, so for this prank, all you do is take your sponge, you put it on your plate. Then open up your frosting, get a big dollop on your knife, and start carefully spreading it over the sponge. You want it to be nice and thick so that none of the true color of the sponge is shown through. You're gonna have to get a couple dollops, and also, you know, you're gonna get the frosting. The frosting is messy, okay guys? The frosting is messy. There's no way around it. You're gonna get it on your fingers, so just be careful. Then when you're almost to the edge, just put it down. This is where you're definitely gonna get your frosting on yourself. Perfect. So when all of the blue or whatever color your sponge is all covered up, every spot, otherwise somebody's gonna notice. Perfect. All right. Now that now that you have totally covered the sponge in chocolate frosting, you're pretty much done here. You could leave it just like that. Like if I saw this on a plate, I wouldn't think that it was a sponge. I would think that it was a nice brownie that somebody made for me. But I like to add some sprinkles on top. Makes it look like a cosmic brownie. And it adds that nice little touch. Let's see there. Perfect. All right, guys. So now today we learned how to do 2 pranks. We learned how to make mint Oreos and Miss Jamie's famous sponge cake. I hope you guys enjoyed these silly little pranks for April Fool's Day and have a wonderful holiday.